Hey guys, we're getting to the point where we can take all our information we gathered in our graphic organizers and actually put them into some sort of presentation. I've given you 6 different graphic organizers over the last couple weeks that help gather specific or different information or how to use that information. Following this video will also be a slideshow that shows you each graphic organizer and what the graphic organizer was used for until you get to the last one. The last graphic organizer that from last week that I if you haven't done is in this week's choice board as well, is actually how you're going to map out your project, whether you're going to handwrite it or do some sort of digital format. You need to have an introduction. The introduction states what your project is about and names at least a minimum of 3 things you learned about your topic. For example, my project, if it was about a tree, an oak tree, I could say oak trees. My project's about oak trees because they are massive trees. I could tell 3 pieces of information I learned about an oak tree, maybe where oak trees grow, that they have an acorn for a seed, and maybe how tall they get, something about the tree. And so that's 3 pieces of information. Then you have in that graphic organizer a boxes that say paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. Those could also be slide 1, 2, and 3. Or if you choose Book Creator, page 1, 2, and 3. In each one of those, you should only talk about 1 piece of information. So if I was doing the oak tree, my first piece of information that I would write about in that first page or slide or paragraph would be where oak trees grow. And that's where I would show my map as well. Remember, you have to have a map of some sort that relates to your project. If you need help trying to figure out a map, I'll help you find a map or guide you to find a map. Then my second piece of information would be going under where it says paragraph 2 or slide 2 or page 2, where I'm going to talk about the seeds of an oak tree or an acorn. Maybe I could tell what an acorn, how it grows, and maybe show a picture of an acorn or some sort of information I learned about the seedling part, maybe how long it takes to grow. And then page 3, slide 3, or paragraph 3 would talk about my third piece of information. You can have more than 3. I am open to having more than 3, but please pick at least 3 pieces of information that you learned about your animal. You can talk about color, habitat, and maybe what they eat. There's 3 pieces of information right there. Most of you chose animals. So those are 3 pieces of information about an animal that you can do in 3 different paragraphs. And there's your information. If it's a person, you can where they were born, what they're famous for, and maybe how their legacy lives on, how people today still talk about what that person did in their lifetime. Just 3 pieces of information. And then your conclusion, whether it's a conclusion paragraph or conclusion page or slide, you're just going to restate what's in your introduction. You talk about what is your topic in the 3 pieces of information you talked about, why they're important to that topic. Now, I know this sounds really hard to put together and listen to it on this video or what we talk about, so I am open to making appointments for everybody. I have time in my schedule to have one-on-one appointments. If you need help organizing your information into your pages, paragraphs, slides, whatever format that you choose. Or if you need assistance finding a map to help you, or helping you just plain old figure out what format you want to use. I'm open to helping you and creating or leaving time open in my schedule to make appointments with you to assist you. It's up to you if you need the assistance. Remember, these are coming due really, really quickly. That's what I want you to focus mostly on this week, is putting this research together. And that's why I'm keeping time open in my schedule to help you along the way. Now, to make an appointment with me for help, you can email me for help, and we can discuss back and forth email. You can send me a message through Google Hangouts. I've got somebody that has been sending me, it's like a text message, instant messaging. We can message back and forth. Or you can text me on my phone. I have a phone number set aside just for learners and their families to call me on, that I keep next to me, and I answer it quite often. You can text me at 207-904-5117. If your phone number is not already in there, you may have to tell me who it is and why you're calling, so I know it's not some sort of spam number. But I am open to giving you a whole lot of extra time to help put this together for you. Now, the formats that you can use to present, you can write the report out by hand, but you can also use, if you want to write it, you can also use Google Docs or Notability, which will help you type it out, which would help with spelling or any other, going back and editing. You can move it around a lot easier than writing it. But you're welcome to use those to write it. Now, if you're going to want to do a digital project, there's lots of different apps and formats you can use. You can use iMovie, Book Creator. You can use a Keynote and do a slideshow, but you can also do a slideshow in Google Slides, which just sets up just like Keynote. You can do an iMovie. You can just do a plain old video and give me all your information and show pictures of your topic and your map. Remember, you have to have a map because we talked about atlases. You can use any format that you can share. So if I haven't listed one and it's one you want to use, just let me know and I'll work with you with it. So remember, again, you can make an appointment for extra help putting this together by emailing me, sending me a message through Google Hangouts, or texting me at 207-904-5117, and we'll set up that extra time for you. Remember to watch the slideshow. The slideshow is going to talk you through, again, all of those graphic organizers that we use to put our information, and it might help you to know where your information is coming from to put in your presentation. I look forward to your presentations. I look forward to giving you extra assistance, so don't hesitate to reach out for extra help. All right, guys, have a great day.